everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to another episode of Book of War, the most dangerous game. And I am your host, Dan Collins, and as usual, my opponent for this season.
Hi, Dan Cullinan.
So, if you're new to the stream, and we possibly might have some new viewers tonight, Dan, my understanding, here on our special holiday event, Book of War. So, if you're new to the stream and you're wondering what exactly are you watching at this moment, Book of War is a lightweight, fast-paced, easy-to-learn war game that's compatible with classic Dungeons and Dragons rules. And we've been playing for a number of years to refine it and have run billions of computer simulations to make sure that it's balanced and accurately reflects classic D&D rules. And if you want to learn more, you can go to oedgames.com and see more. So I think this is episode 5.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Great. And so I got to thank you, Dan. So you invited me and Isabel over to your house today for the first time for Thanksgiving dinner, which was amazing, and got to meet your wife and your cat, Bernie, right?
That's right. That's right.
And a bunch of your friends from high school, and a wonderful circle of friends you have, Dan.
Well, it was great to have you there. We got to talk war games, and that was the first at Thanksgiving, I can assure you.
We were trying to induct new people to share the joy that we have
right.
for it.
And I think we might have been successful.
Yeah, but I think we had about 20 seconds of D&D play, I would say.
That's right.
So that was awesome. Thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.
And I hope the viewers had a good Thanksgiving of their own, and so glad you could tune in if you're watching live at the moment. You know, I've always said, I wish there was some kind of sporting event on Thanksgiving. Like you eat, kind of sit down on the couch, and now we have that.
Now we have filled that void, yes.
Yeah, great. I'm so glad.
You're welcome, America.
Now, I have to confess to something that was pointed out by one of our viewers is our last episode 2 weeks back, which I won, and I was very happy about that. I won pretty proficiently. Turns out I was cheating. And so there was an error in one turn where my giants, who are not supposed to be able to move and shoot, stepped up onto the hill, threw boulders on top of your hobbits, which up until that point had massacred my units. And that particular move wiped out your hobbits on that turn. So the council met and decided that we have to take away my W from last week. That doesn't count anymore.
Ooh, disqualification.
Yeah. And I apologize profusely for that. Big thanks to our patron, Known Blob, who discovered that about a week later and brought the receipts in the specific moment. So good job, Known Blob. Thank you. We want to keep a clean game here. And that's why we like doing this live. So if any viewers catch that tonight, tell us if we're about to violate a rule, because I am highly embarrassed, and I apologize. I apologize to you, America.
Yes.
So there's that. So that's the past. That's the past. Now we're here tonight, and I think at the end of dinner this afternoon, I think somebody possibly, if I was hearing right, suggested that you having treated me to Thanksgiving dinner, that I should possibly let you win tonight.
That's right. That's right. He's trying to throw the game, but we don't play like that.
Well put. That is not how it's going to happen at all. So my intent here is to pummel you in the normal fashion.
Great. Looking forward to that.
And at some point, obviously, Dan's going to beat me. He's been very close several times. So if you see Dan beat me for the first time tonight, be aware that I'm trying to resist in every way humanly possible. So there's that. Tiffany, thanks for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving back. Glad you could tune in there. So yeah, so let's get started here. What did you bring for the holiday special?
Okay, I brought something very special. I brought 4 unicorn warriors. Yeah, warrior unicorn riders.
What?
Yes. Which have a special teleport ability, among others. And I got 1 elephant spear unit, 4 units, I should have said on the unicorns. I have 10 heavy crossbow units and 20 medium foot. That's my army tonight.
So you brought at least a couple really high value units tonight.
Definitely.
So I've had the Warrior Unicorn Riders on the roster for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and they appear predominantly. There's in Gary Gygax's Swords and Spells wargame. He's got an example of play, and the Unicorn Riders are completely key. They completely turn the tide on his particular example of wargame play.
Mm.
So what? Remind me. So anyway, we've never used them here. This is the first time we're actually testing them. What? Remind me what they do.
So these, the main thing is the teleportation ability, which we've now established just before going live, is in fact a 36-inch movement once during the battle, which means more or less anywhere on the board. So look for that.
Damn, only once, right? Just once
One
per
per
game.
unit, yeah.
Yeah, because D&D says they teleport once per day.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And they also have a detection ability, which isn't going to come into play tonight because I don't have any hiding units.
Mhm.
But if I did have hobbits or elves or bugbears that turn invisible or hidden woods, they could automatically spot them and force me to put them on the board. But the main thing is their teleportation. Now they're also lawful, so you get a +1 morale bonus.
Excellent.
So they probably won't. I guess their health is 3, so it's going to be really hard. I mean, your units are 1 figure each, so you'll never make morale checks.
Oh, right. They either die or they don't. That's kind of nice,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, I like that.
Well, not so much. I'm thinking that might be a mistake on my part now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyway, that's what's documented. We're gonna run with that. That's fine. Dan might have possibly found a broken rule here. We'll see. No changing midstream. No changing unicorns midstream. And of course, you do have they're unicorns backed by 3rd level warrior women, which is but according to the D&D rules, they have to be warrior women
Yes.
on the backs of them. So expert warriors on the backs.
Yes.
And that might possibly be trouble. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I will say that Liz here in the chat is saying "Go Dan." So I thank Liz very much for the backing. I appreciate that. That's very nice, Liz. We appreciate
Liz,
it.
how could you?
So I brought a rather large army here. Let me switch the camera over. So if I have to back it up to the rather large amount of stuff that I'm facing off against Dan with tonight. So I have bought. I tried to buy light, fast units tonight. So I wanted to see can I make a fast moving game. So I've brought a giant mob of approximately 40 figures of light orcs. So their armor is 4,
Okay.
1 health each. And I have some orc archers over here. I think I have 14 of these guys. I have horse archers because again, I have 4 figures of horse archers because they were changed fairly recently. I think they're a pretty good unit. I want to test them some more. This is medium cavalry.
Okay.
So armor 5, move 18, and 1 unit of hill giants because I always like bringing giants for artillery purposes. And I think I need more practice at how they move, frankly. So again, if anybody catches me moving these guys and throwing boulders in the same turn, that is the error that we need to stop.
Got it.
So there's that. So I have a rather large amount of units, but they move very fast, fairly light armor. I don't have, sometimes I bring like heavy armor types. My heaviest armor is 5 tonight.
Okay, great.
So there's that. Now as usual, I'm hoping that the rain weather doesn't come up because that's going to mess with my horses really badly. And I'm also hoping that the sunny weather doesn't show up because that's going to massively mess up all this giant orc mob. So I'm really hoping for kind of partly cloudy weather.
Yeah.
On the weather die.
I'm actually hoping, I think, the same, just because I don't want my crossbows or my horses to be. Although, question, teleporting is not affected by weather?
Yes, I've considered this deeply in the past. And I'm not making a decision right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, teleporting works normally.
Okay.
Completely unaffected by the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that 36-inch jump anytime you like.
Cool. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's totally considered before right now. All right. So there's no other questions. Let's get started. And like Isabel said before, may the best Dan win, as usual. So let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
And whoever gets the higher die roll here is going to get to pick whether they go first or second. Oh, well, that's pretty definitive. So I got a 1, and you got a 6 there. Would you like to set up and move first, or
I think
second?
I'll do the traditional letting you set up and move first.
That's so nice. That's so nice. Disadvantageous as it is to me. So we'll go back and forth 3 times for terrain.
Right.
So I'm rolling 2 dice here, and basically, lower results are drier and higher results are wetter.
Ah.
And if I roll a 6 or a 7 there, then that's actually nothing on that particular roll.
Mhm.
So first terrain is 8, which is
Wood.
woods. All right, grab some woods here. Okay, so you have elephants with spears, right?
I do.
So your only archers are those crossbows.
Right.
Where am I going to put this? Hmm. Mm. There's dice out of the way.
Wow. Interesting.
There is where the woods are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 7 is nothing.
Nada.
So that's open terrain. My second roll is 5, which is a hill. It's a space here. So many units. So this worked pretty well for me last
It
time,
worked great
even
for
though
you
I
last time.
glitched up the rules and had to retract it.
No, that
I'm
was
doing the same thing.
yeah.
So what I'm really hoping for is some marsh. Like if you could roll some marsh and put it here.
Well, we've had that. I think.
And then
Have
river.
we had a game without marsh yet this season?
Not yet.
I think we've had a hill and a marsh every freaking
Yeah,
game.
I think you're right.
Okay, let's see. 9.
9 is more woods. It was a piece of woods.
All right.
Maybe some trees there. And if you have a particular design idiom for where the trees go, feel free to move them. Usually there's a debate between me and Isabel of where we set the trees up there.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have to think about this. I feel like last time I placed the stream in like the worst place for me, and I don't want to do that with woods. Let's see. I'm almost thinking.
This down.
You know what I think I want to do with the woods? Oh, I think I know what I want to do with the woods. So no, it wouldn't work the way I was hoping. Woods do nothing. You shoot over woods, no problem, right? There's no.
They totally block archery.
But not if you're on a hill.
Looking at the rules here. I think we've ruled that the trees are higher than the woods. So
The trees are higher than the hill?
the trees are higher than the hill, yeah.
Oh.
Intervening terrain of 10 feet or more height, like woods, hills, and gullies, prevents fire. I don't see any exceptions to that. So yeah, woods blocks all archery, period, end of story.
All right. Well then, I think this is what I'm gonna do.
Oh. That's the opposite of what I want.
The opposite of a marsh.
Hey. All right. Well, that just changed stuff a little bit. So here, damn it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's my last terrain roll here. 7 is nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Well, damn it. And
Another
7.
7. Okay. Well,
That's it.
there we go.
So now we're gonna roll for weather, or you're gonna roll for weather. I always give to guess that. So again, 1 or 2 is sunny, bad for my orcs. 6 is rainy, particularly bad for horses.
Okay.
Anything that's in the middle. Okay, so 5 is cloudy weather.
No special effects.
Slightly sprinkling tonight.
Oh, yeah, almost raining. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But no effects on the game, so everybody's at full capacity. So there's that.
Great.
And I'm going to set up in just a second. I got to answer a question. Desparrow got in here just a tiny bit late, asked what kind of forces are bringing to the table. So the main thing, Desparrow, is that for the first time ever, Dan picked unicorn warrior riders.
Yes.
So Dan has 4 figures just on the edge of the frame over there. So 4 figures of unicorn warriors, 50 points each. There's going to be 1 figure per unit, and once per game, Dan can teleport them 36 inches on the table. That's the primary thing. And he's also got a unit of elephants and some medium foot and some crossbows over there. I have lots of orcs, basically. So that's the first time we've ever seen the unicorn warriors there. So first time we're ever testing them. I'm kind of eager to see how they work. I'm eager to kill them.
I bet you are.
I'm looking forward to finding out that I overvalued them.
Okay. I hope that's not the case.
It's probably not. Okay, so now I gotta set up all my units here. Well, yeah, that was a good placement with the woods there. It's funny. This isn't very much. So here's a game with no marsh.
No marsh
The
finding.
first time,
First time, yeah.
So on the one hand, this isn't very much terrain, and yet it's more terrain than I wanted
Yeah.
for my giant mob of forces. Okay, so what I'm gonna definitely do is this. I'll do this. So here's the force archers. These guys. Boy, that's. I have a space problem.
Yeah. And I'm just curious, are the orcs just massive units?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to. They're so cheap. They're only 3. The
Right,
price
right.
is 3 per
You need a
figure.
lot of them.
So I think I need 17 per unit.
And the bases are big, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this unit right here is 20 figures. That unit's 19 figures, and I needed at least 17 per unit.
Okay.
Wow, I really wish, boy, if those woods weren't there,
Mm-hmm. I know.
I really wish those woods weren't there. That was good placement. You guys. All right, so here's where I spill a whole bunch of orcs on the table.
Mm.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, very good.
That worked. And hill giants go. I'm even in space. Let me put them. Hill giants go here. All right, so I got horse archers, orc archers, and medium horse hill giants. Huge bunch of orcs, huge bunch of orcs, archers, and medium horse.
Okay.
Is what I got there.
Okay. I think what I'll do then is
And while Dan's deciding here, I'll point out that Liz is telling us that Pete from Park Slope says, "Go, Dan C, go!" And thank you again, Pete. Dan, as I'm so glad that people are supporting myself, Dan C, tonight. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. How nice is that?
Darn you.
Oh, I'm getting hot. I was cold earlier, and now I'm getting starting to heat up in here.
All right. Let's see. I think what I'll do is maybe okay, yeah. I'll go like this here. These two guys here.
I'll say to the Sparrow that I've had the Unicorn Warriors on the unit list forever. For some reason, we've never tested them, but they're on my mind because if you go look at Gygax's Swords and Spells game, he's got an example of play, and he's got Unicorn Warriors in there, and they change the battle. They're the key thing in that example of play, so they're on my mind a lot, and I wanted to see them in play.
Uh,
What Dan's doing over there.
all right, this is, I think, good enough. And I'll put these guys in here. Is that within, let me just check my inches. Oh, I'm a little far.
It's good enough. It's good.
Okay,
Close
okay,
enough.
okay.
Fine.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, so it's funny because I think that one or two games ago,
Yeah.
like you had a lot more units and you were having trouble squeezing them all in the constricted space
Yeah.
around the marsh. And now you've got these higher priced units,
Mhm.
and I might wind up having the same problem here.
Yeah, with those big orc ones especially.
Interesting.
Mhm.
All right, there's the setup. So I'm going to move first, and right, partly cloudy weather here,
Mhm.
so nobody is uh, hurt by that. Oh, that's interesting. So on one side you've got the crossbows in front of the foot, and the other side you've got foot in front of the crossbows.
Yeah, I couldn't decide, so I just decided to do one of each. I mean, they're the same speed, so
Got it.
it's not like one's holding the other back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And remember, you can shoot over forces at -1.
But at -1. So
Yeah.
that was really the trade-off, I think, in my mind was, do I want the -1 or not? So I decided to take it in one case and none in the other.
Hmm. Okay. And the elephants can move, what, 12? Does it say move?
Yeah,
Or
12.
12.
The Elephant Spears is 12. Yeah.
I want these guys to move forward 12. These guys move forward 12.
That's a half move for them?
It's actually all of their move.
Oh. I'm sorry, you were pointing at the orc archer.
Yeah, I was looking at like all four of the
All four of those
units
groups.
together.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that what I want? Let me take that. So these, and these are going to move forward 9 inches.
Okay.
And I want these horse archers to trot out just ahead of them
Yep.
and go. I want them to go 12
Yeah.
and veer out in front of them a little bit.
Okay.
I want all my orcs. I want the orc infantry going up full over the hill.
Over the hill. Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Oh, I hate this.
Mhm.
You know, these unicorns being able to teleport. Now I don't know where to defend. Hmm. And these guys will also go forward 9. That's my move.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my move.
great.
Let's see here. You know, Despair, I thought this was good for me, and I'm like, as it's actually trickier than I thought. Anyway, so most of these guys are moving 9. So there's there's 9. There's 9, which for what it's worth is half of my medium horse movement. And there's 9. There's a little bit more than half for these guys, which means they cannot shoot. Everybody note that.
Okay.
The giants will go forward 9. And then I said I wanted these guys moving 12.
Right.
I don't actually, I guess I can't move out in front of them.
I guess I started a little further behind.
Yeah. And then the orcs have 12 movement. Now I see it is 5 inches to the hills. And even if I'm going over one side or the other, I have to pay. So it's 5 inches to the hills and then 7 to get up.
Right.
And then there's 8, 9, 10, 11, and
Yeah.
12, and they can actually get there.
Just barely.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how do I deal with these stands? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put one row up top.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do,
Mhm.
just to reflect that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna move the stand behind them.
Okay.
This is super awkward. So some of these guys are on the side.
Okay. But they're still all a unit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay.
Okay, and so that's my move. So obviously there's no melee combat. These orc archers went more than half. Giants can't move and shoot
Yeah, no, they
at
can't.
all.
Nope.
But the horse archers could shoot because I moved them exactly half. They have an 18-inch range.
Okay.
Am I in range of those guys?
Well, just remember now, the unicorns have 6 AH.
Good point. Good point. Thank you. They have 6 armor, so at long range I can't hit them at all.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's more than 18. I mean, that's more than half of 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to shoot your elephants.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll see if they're within 18 inches. No, that is 21 inches.
Oh.
Okay, so I take a couple ranging shots there, and it turns out I'm on range.
Okay.
All right, that is my turn.
All right, cool. All right. These are medium horse of the AC5.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
All right. All right. I think what I'm gonna do now, the -1 for shooting over an intervening unit is it just a? Does it matter if there's multiple units? Is that multiplied, that penalty, or is it just
No.
if there's units?
Yep.
Okay.
It's binary.
Okay. Got you.
Good question.
All right. So. All right. Here's what I'm doing. Okay.
21 inches? Sounds like a good time, I'm being told. This viewer may not, I don't know, is this viewer welcome? Is this
who is
appropriate?
that? Who is that?
That's Liz.
Oh, Liz. No, she's definitely inappropriate. That's my wife. Okay, so
Wow.
that kind of show. It's a family show. I think what I'm gonna do.
Nice one.
I think what I'm gonna do is, all right. I'm gonna really start with a bang here.
This feels really bad.
All right.
This feels really bad to me.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport. These behind your horse archers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just declare it for just.
I'm
declare it for now.
declaring, sorry, and I'm going to declare that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to advance all the rest of. I'm going to advance this 12.
Yeah.
And advance these guys all 9.
Yeah.
And I'm going to teleport these.
Wow.
I mean, use it or lose it, baby. You know, I'm going to teleport these guys. I think behind these orcs, if I'll reach. If
Okay.
that's 36. It's kind of
Okay.
diagonal.
Yep.
And then these are going to fire on them.
Okay. And not move.
No, not
Okay.
because they
Okay.
have one. They
Got
just
it.
have one.
Got it.
And these guys will just chillax here.
Okay. So let's measure and particularly find out whether these guys here are within 36.
Are within 36.
And if they're not, we'll decide what the hell happens.
Okay, so from like here
Yeah.
to there.
Well, damn it. That's exactly 36 inches.
Okay, cool.
God damn it. Good move. Good call.
Okay.
Good move.
All right.
Jeez, that's a good move.
Shall I go ahead and start moving?
Yeah, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
So, like here. And then I'm sure this is going to be fine if that.
Oh,
was
yeah, I
fine.
totally agree.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Now, these are all staying still for now.
This feels like when Paul and I were running the Big Bad, and our players would come in with a wand of magic missiles, and in 5th edition you can just launch everything in the entire wand all at once. And so on turn 1, the good players are just like, I fire every single one of my charges all at once. I was like, no, please no.
All right.
I'll give you some attack dice here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna give you all the attack dice here.
Thanks. All right, so I guess I'll start with missile. I'm assuming this is long range, but I'll go ahead and
Yeah,
measure
you're
it
gonna be within 24 here.
within 20, so it might be out of range. It's out of range.
That's range.
Yeah, it's out of range. Okay, so they just fire into the mist. Then that just leaves. Okay, so
Yeah.
3 attacks per unicorn rider.
Yes, the unicorns attack twice per turn, and then you get your warriors in the back. So 3 attacks, and they're health 3, so they're at +1 to hit.
So and then they're from behind another +1.
Yep. So
These are AC 4.
correct.
So AC 2.
I agree.
So sorry, 2 units. That's 6 dice, right?
Yes.
And I just need 2s.
Correct.
So all but 1. Wow, I wasted a bunch of 6s on that.
So I used 5 figures. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Put the overhead here. So I just lost 5 out of my 7 figures of this batch right here.
Okay, and then so the
They're
horde
attacking here.
archers are also AC 4, so it's going to be the same story.
Correct. Now I'm 2 health, so you need 2 hits.
2 hits
per
to take them
figure.
out. Okay, but I need 2s again,
Yeah.
right? So all but 1 again.
Yep. Again. Okay, so that's total of 5 hits.
5.
I lose 2 figures.
and 1 die.
Yep.
All right, so we had a white
2.
die here a minute ago.
Yeah, I got them all.
Oh,
right here, I
okay.
think.
All right.
Okay.
So I don't think I can do any other attacks. I certainly didn't declare any other. So
I agree.
There we go.
And I agree you can't because those guys move full.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's the end of the teleporting at least.
yeah.
At least I don't have to see that particular bit anymore. So I do have to make morale checks here. Here come my horse archers. I got 2 figures left divided by 2 that went down.
Yes.
That's 1 for the ratio, 2 for their health.
Yes.
So I need to roll 6.
That's right.
So 9 minus this number is what I need to roll.
Right.
So the dice have to come up 6 or I lose that unit. 6. 4.
4.
Not what I needed. And the horse archers are all gone.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, see, Dan, I wanted to test the horse archers. See, my goal for tonight was
Sorry.
was test the horse archers, and
Well, I think they just failed.
because horse archers are mobile, they can move around, nobody can catch them.
Yeah, unless you could teleport.
Okay, now for these orc archers here, I got 2 left. Divided by 5 is 0 for the ratio,
Yeah.
and then I would add 1 for their health, but it's -1 because they're chaotic.
Yeah.
So I actually need to roll
You
9.
need 9. Odds are against you.
5, and that unit's gone.
Okay.
All right. Tray out of there. So Dan has pretty much demolished my entire left flank with the teleporting
I mean,
unicorn
it's a
riders.
one-time deal, but yeah.
Anything else? Anything else that I'm forgetting about right now?
No, that was it. Yeah.
Great. All right. Now watch, because so I believe at this point last time was where I accidentally cheated.
Yeah.
So where you went up
Had
last
a
game,
strong start.
you did. You were up, and then I freaked out, lost my mind, forgot the rules, and cheated apparently. So everybody make sure I don't do this.
All right.
I'm told that the 21-inch comment actually came from Pete, who was
Yeah.
masquerading as Liz apparently.
Figures. Just block him.
All right, so I'm really not happy about those unicorns there. So these orcs are going to left face and charge your unicorns.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
They're still tough. They're armor 6 and they have 3 health, so it's still going to be tough customers.
Yeah.
Which, technically they're up here, but still, so I guess the back rank's going to be there. So I'm going to belt face, come down these hills in order to hit them is what I got to do. Now, the judge, Yali, is coming through to make sure that I'm following the rules tonight.
Yali, love you.
Everything look good? As we said, he was not happy about us being out of the house tonight, frankly.
He didn't get invited.
Yeah, so he boy, I really wanted those archers there to pepper your elephants as they came in, and that is really too bad that they're not there. Everything good, Yali? Now, my giants cause 2 damage every time they hit, so I actually can't take down a unicorn in 1 round with the giants. Hmm. And they're 1 unit each, which is even more uncomfortable. So these orcs are going to move forward try to get through the woods. Fascinating. And these medium horse are going to about face and then wheel around to hit those unicorns there.
Okay.
That's what you're going to about face and come around this way,
Okay.
which I'm pretty sure I can do in 1 turn. And then
About face is a half.
exactly,
They
yeah.
have 24. Yeah, you should be able to.
They have 18.
Oh, they have 18, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about face 9, and you can turn 90 degrees in about 6 inches there.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable here. And then, in order to get these orcs over there, these giants are in the way. So I need to move these giants out of the way, actually.
Right. I forgot you know,
Because technically the
they're
orcs
up
are
on the
here.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I will. So I'll turn and I'll attack these unicorns here is what I'll do.
With the giants?
Yes.
Okay.
So they'll come around and get
Okay,
in
like a
melee.
melee attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And then I'll send these units, both of these units are going to go forward 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. I'm going to go here. Okay, so I want the horses here and I want the archers here is what I want. Right here.
Okay.
Got that. Okay, there's my move.
All right.
So, I want the horses about over here. Clearly that's within 18. Right there. Okay. I want these guys here, which is just 12. That's exactly where I wanted them.
Nice.
These horses about face, which cost me 9
Yep.
out of their 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just measure to be sure about this.
Mm-hmm. It's from the furthest unit is how that works.
Yeah, so I'll swing around like this.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, so that's 9 like this.
Yeah.
Do you think that's in contact?
I'm just. Oh yeah. Yeah. That they'll get around there.
Okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like that. It's kind of narrow here, but I think that works.
Yeah.
And I don't have any move to wrap around, so I'm hitting them with 3 figures there.
Okay.
And pretty clearly these giants, they have moved 12, so they can do this.
Yeah.
Hit these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then this batch here. Jeez. So technically they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that is awkward. So they left face, which is half, which is 6. And then this is clearly less than 6.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no problem.
this.
Okay.
Okay. So if anybody sees me doing something improper here, feel free to tell us.
It was clearly less than 6, but did you
Yeah.
take 2 level? Were they all both? Were they all?
Going down doesn't count.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, that is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Good thing to check there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's where this. So usually you come in with like a big block of units there, and like and suddenly it's like a giant chaotic mess pretty quickly, and that is what's happening here.
Okay.
So these guys here, I've already paid to get to the. Like this guy isn't part of that unit.
One of those.
Actually,
2 of them.
those
Those
yeah,
2.
totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've already paid to go up the hill, so coming down is going to be 3 inches to here.
Okay.
Now it's half movement through here. So, and the move is 12. I can go 4.5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and I'm here.
Yeah, the Lightfoot. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 4.5 through the woods, which costs 9, plus the 3 inches over here. So I'd be right here. Let me retray them.
Yeah.
Move the tray over there.
Yeah, good idea.
And this is the point where the Warhammer folks have magnetic trays, but I have not done that. Okay.
Wow. Excellent.
So there's my movement. We want more Yowies, but we pulled by Tiffany. I'm sure he'll be back.
He'll be back.
He comes back every couple turns to check the rules.
Okay, that's menacing.
So these guys moved full. I can't attack with these guys, not here. And I don't have very good contact here. So I have 3 figures of horse in contact with those unicorns. I just have the giant here, and I see only 3 figures of orcs here.
Okay.
So next turn I'll be able to bring more figures around.
Wrapping, yeah.
But at the moment I kind of have minimal attacks.
Okay.
Let me roll here with the 3 orcs against these unicorns.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice, and I need 6s because that's your armor.
You need 6s, and there's no flanking yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking for 6 dice.
You got
There's
a
1
6.
6.
Not bad.
So there's 1 hit on those
He's
unicorns.
wounded.
Now I'm rolling for my giants.
Okay.
Right. So they're really huge.
And they get a bonus because of that, right?
Right. They get a bonus of 2.
+2 to hit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 4.
Okay.
I'm only rolling 1 single die,
Yeah.
but if I get it, they do 2 damage.
Okay. So it would take out it would no, it would 2/3 of it.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
And it's a different unit than the other one. So yeah.
So I'm looking for 4, 5, or 6 here. Okay. There's a 4.
Oh, you got the 4. Dang it.
It's a start.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 hits on them.
All right. Well, at least I can get 1 round of melee in. Yeah.
And then I have 3 horses there, which is going to be 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
So horses in the open get 2 dice each. And I need 6s.
All right.
No bonuses over there. So if I get 3 6s here, I wipe out 1 figure.
Okay.
Totally doable. There's 2 6s.
Dang. Pretty hurt.
And make sure I'm not forgetting anything. That's my turn.
Great.
You don't have any. You have no morale checks to make.
No, yeah, that's I guess one of the bonuses, one of the advantages, isn't
It
it?
is.
Um,
It is.
all right. So what I'm going to do, I want. What's my best bet? I think I want to it's probably not going to quite make it, but I want to try to close with the elephants on them. Maybe I can.
That's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close. We'll
It's
see
gonna be
what
close,
happens. We'll see. But I'll get as close as I can because if I could save some unicorn riders, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to advance a full advance again with this lot.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm just a little too far away. And this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna open up on these guys and
Okay.
not move again.
Got it.
And that's that.
Got it.
That's everything.
Got it.
All right, so let's start with. Oh, I mean, I guess declaring attacks is after movement, but
That's correct.
so I can go ahead and move and then declare. I'm gonna melee.
And so you're not moving your unicorn riders at all?
Well, wait a minute, I'm a little confused on.
Yeah.
So what's the deal when you're engaged?
So you can only when you're engaged, you can move away, but it's got to be directly away. So you can't side scrape. So
And you can't go backwards, right?
correct. So like these guys here, you could about face and then run away from the giants. That's permitted, right? These guys here who are a separate unit,
They are
they're not engaged. So if you wanted to, you can move them this way or that way.
Oh, okay.
These guys here, if you wanted to move them, you'd have to get these guys out of the way, left face over there, and then move in that direction to begin with.
All right.
Is that an okay answer?
That's a great
Yeah.
answer.
The short answer is you can do it, but you have to move directly away, and therefore you usually have to pay for an about face.
Right. Oh, well, shoot. I mean, dang it. I just don't know. I mean, I need to. What's the point of having them and getting all that damage if I'm not going to get to hit you back? I know it might sacrifice the units, but like the whole point is to hit you back. Thinking about this. I mean, is there a better? I don't know if there's really a better set of circumstances. No, I think I'm just gonna fight it out, but I will take you up on getting this guy out of damage. Yeah. Because I could do quite a bit of damage here. I could take 3 of them out hypothetically.
With the two figures?
Yeah. No, with one figure gets 3 attacks, right?
Correct. But they're 2 health, so it'd be 1.5.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
Figure.
Right, you are. So maybe then what I'll do movement wise with this one is actually engage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Great.
All right. So then let's go ahead and
Agreed.
I'm just gonna whoop like this.
Yep. And if you want to decide to just like take damage and continue to run away, I will let you change your decision
Okay.
and not attack me.
Okay.
Sounds like you're not taking me up on that generous offer.
Oh. No, I think I've got a pretty good deal. I want to hurt you. I want to inflict pain on you.
Dan, it's a holiday. We're supposed to be friendly.
And I am within 12.
God damn it. Well, F you.
Now we're talking. And these guys are not. And you're doing a full movement is what I
Yeah.
said, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9. Oopsie. Oops. And I just scooch these guys back where they were. Okay. I don't need to do anything there.
Yeah.
Here I'm gonna fire. So I think I'm done moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's do the see how far this is.
Yeah,
The oops, sorry. So 12 and a half.
Okay, so just a little bit more than half range.
Okay, so it's going to be a long range shot.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. This is AC 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I need 6s.
Yes.
And I get 5 dice.
You do.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, or actually, here's 5. So I'll use these. Okay.
Need 6s. So there's one.
6s.
Oh, God damn it.
So one of them's down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was above the expectation.
Okay.
That's too bad.
Okay. So, why don't we see? Well, first, let me just get my licks in here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not gonna be earth shaking, but I can get 3 attacks against your orcs
Mhm.
and 3 attacks against your ogre. Hell giant.
Yes,
Hill giant.
yep.
Sorry. Okay. So, against the orcs, I just need 2s.
Oh
no, I'm no longer
4s.
high enough.
There you go. You need 3.
3.
You need 3.
I need
Yeah,
3.
yes, agreed.
All right.
High level.
So 2 hits.
So I'll take 1 and 2 figures off
Okay, great.
from the back.
And against the the hill giant,
Right. So their armor is 5, which means you need 4s.
I need 4.
And I'll point out they do have 8 health. Right.
Right.
You got to hit them 8 times before they go down.
But I got 3 4s.
God damn it.
Or 4 higher, yeah.
So there are 3 hits out of 8 on my hill giants.
Okay, great. That's about the best I could have hoped for out of those
Yeah, I
guys.
agree. That was a good roll.
So now it's time. I think I'll do the elephant attack first on your medium horse.
All right.
So elephant spears.
So they get 4 attacks per turn,
Wow.
and they do 2 damage each.
Holy mackerel.
And
Do they get any kind of bonus?
yeah, because their health is 6, so you also get +2 to hit with them.
Okay.
So you're gonna be rolling 4 dice.
Is that on here? I'm just curious. Is that
Yeah.
which column is the bonus to hit?
Okay, that's actually not there. It's always your health divided by 3.
Okay, your help divided. So I get +2, you said, to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so then I need 3.
Their armor is. You're right. Yeah,
5.
you need 3s.
So I need 3s, and sorry, I'll get a hang of this. 4
No.
attacks.
Yeah, I had to do this myself. So you get 4 attacks. You need 3s. Every hit is 1 figure down.
All right. So 2 hits.
1, 2.
So 2 figures down. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now we'll do the unicorn riders.
Yeah.
Which gets
Just turn this guy around to represent what's happening.
so we get 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
6 dice.
Yep.
We get a +1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So they need 4s.
I agree.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
So there's 2 more figures going down.
Yeah.
1, 2.
All right.
Jiminy Christmas.
All right.
Now these 2 hits here had to be on you, right?
Yeah,
Because
that
I
was
can't
you.
take 2 health.
Win me, yeah.
All right. So out of my 5 figures of horse, you just knocked off 4 of them right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So morale checks, and I'm going to start over there with those horses.
Okay.
So 0 for the ratio,
Yeah.
+2 for their health. That's all I get.
Yes.
So the dice need to be 8.
What is their alignment? Nothing. Neutral.
Neutral? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dice need to be 7.
Yep.
58% chance I hit this.
Okay.
7 or higher. There's a 9. I mean, I just saved 1 figure. It's not super.
Right, but at
relevant.
least it's not. I mean, he can put up get some licks in.
You know, the main thing maybe that he can delay you.
Right.
So it's going to take a turn before those guys can engage anybody else. So
Right.
sometimes that's actually really huge.
Good point.
So these orcs here, this has got to be automatic.
Yeah.
We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. Divided by 2 is 9. That's automatic.
Yeah, fine.
Just take these off.
Well, yeah. So it's 9. Put the 1 hit die because a -1 for the chaotic, +1 for the hit dice. So
Right.
you're good. Yeah.
Right. Even even 7.
Well, you can because you're
Right.
rolling 2 dice.
So here's 4 horses divided by 1 is 4 plus 2 for their health. I just need to not get snake eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to get at least 3. Don't roll 2 1s.
All right, you're fine.
Not a great roll, but good enough. So
So you did quite well on morale.
yeah, that wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my turn.
Yes, it is.
So we saw the range here was 13. When you were shooting at me, the range was 13.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm within charge distance with these guys.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna.
Because they're 18, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna charge your crossbows
Okay.
and try to mow them down.
Dang it. Didn't get as much bang out of that as I'd hoped. Oh well.
But they are heavy crossbows. I mean, they're armor 5s.
They can
They
fight,
generally
yeah.
have some stickiness to them.
Mm-hmm.
I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Take it back.
There you go.
I'm going to, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so these guys are going to wheel in that direction
Okay.
and go as far as they can that way
Okay.
towards your crossbows.
Okay. They might make. No, they won't make it.
They won't make it. They'll be too far away.
Yeah.
So if it's 13 inches there, estimating 14, 15, 16, 17. And my orc archer's range is only 15, so they're currently out of range. By my estimate.
Okay.
This is very uncomfortable. So I'm going to move these guys up. I am going to move these guys up like about 4 inches.
Okay.
Let me think. Maybe move 15, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to move them to where these horses are.
Yep.
Move them to here. These orcs are going to come out of the woods and then just come out of the woods and left face.
Okay.
All right, these guys stay in the fight here. I wish they were hitting these guys, but I'm not, and I can't change that. So when you're in melee, you can change facing. So like at this point, I could hit you, I could hit the elephants, but I can't hit these guys because I'm not actually in
Yeah.
contact with them,
Yeah.
which is bad
Not
for me.
allowed. Yeah.
They're 6. Your elephants are 5. I'm gonna turn my attacks towards these guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna take shots at your elephants.
All right.
The giants will stay here. They can probably eliminate them, and I'm gonna bring as many orcs as I can around the back side here to get in extra attacks, which is specifically 3 per side is the roll.
Okay.
That's my move.
Yep.
All right. So these guys moving 18.
Yeah.
So this costs 4.
Okay.
So changing 90 degrees
That's
stop
the
to
width
4.
of the That's
Yep.
the number of units. Yeah.
Right. And it's just the results of pi calculation there. So I have 14 more inches, and I get to there.
Mhm.
Oops. There we go. I want these guys to go up here, like I said, like there. I want these guys to come out, so I need them to be like about 4 inches out. I need them to be here. So that costs 7, I guess. It's like 7 inches from here to here. And unfortunately, I don't have enough movement to the left face like I wanted. That's just slightly more than half their move.
Okay.
So based on what I declared, I'm stuck with that.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had 1 more inch of movement, I would have been able to left face, but I can't.
Okay.
That's sucky. Okay, so these guys are gonna be attacking your elephants, and like we said, we can bring 3 of these orcs around from the side. 2, 3. So I'm gonna get some attacks on this guy, and I'm just gonna fill in these guys like so. All right, does that look like a reasonable move?
Yes.
Did I screw up anywhere?
I didn't catch it.
Right.
I don't think you did.
Okay. So I moved less than half here.
Yeah, so you
So
can get
I'm going to try to shoot your crossbows.
Okay.
And that's melee, and there's melee here with both these guys.
Yeah.
Let me try these archeries here.
Yeah.
So-
No, that's going to definitely be long range. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, now hopefully I got within 15, right? It's close.
Oh, yeah.
So just barely within
Fine.
15 with all my figures.
Yeah.
So it is long range, and I moved, so I only get 1 die per figure. So that's 7 dice.
Yeah.
6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And so you need 6s,
I
right?
do.
Yeah.
I need 6. Come on. Some 6s. I have no 6s.
Oh my goodness.
I have no 6s.
I got lucky there.
I have
time.
I have every other result except for 6.
But I beat the odds. I beat the odds that time.
This is I think I'm behind at the moment. Right this second I'm
It
behind.
can change so quickly in this game.
I'm going to attack with these horses against your elephants.
Gotcha.
So I need 5s. 2 dice, I need 5s.
Okay.
I can't possibly eliminate them because you have help 6, but I'd like to take them down a notch. There's
You gotta
5.
Yeah.
Now my giants are going to be hitting this guy here.
Now, only one of them has damage? I thought they both had damage. Oh, yeah. Wait. Did you just take that other... Does only one of my unicorns have damage there? I thought they both had damage.
Didn't I miss with these 3 orcs? Because last time I only hit this guy with 3 orcs, and I think I missed. Did I hit him? Did I hit him last time? Did I do that? Did anybody catch that? Am I cheating in the other direction?
I think he might have...
I thought this white die was over here. I didn't think this white die was on the board when I moved
I thought
it.
you just took it from the board. Can somebody...
Did I?
Was anybody paying attention? Where did he just take the white die from? Did he take it from the board or from... Is anybody there?
Can someone rewind? Someone rewind and tell me where I took that white die from.
Okay, so let me tell you my memory.
Yeah.
I thought both my units had damage.
Okay.
I thought one had a 1 and one had a 2.
Okay. I'll trust your memory on
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Thank you for
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Now come up the purple dice.
All right.
So this is, you know what, I'm going to color code. So white's going to be your unicorns. That seems appropriate.
Okay.
And then purple's going to be my giants. There's this, and you got 1 on these unicorns, and I'll just put a 1 behind your elephants. Does that seem right?
I think that's what,
Yeah.
we'll have to roll the,
Yeah.
take back later.
If we get that wrong, hopefully it doesn't make a difference. Hopefully,
Yeah, it shouldn't matter anyway.
unlike last time.
Uh,
So yeah, so there's my giants attacking a figure that already has two damage.
yeah, exactly.
So again, your armor is 6, but I get 2 bonus,
Yeah.
so I need to roll 4 higher.
And if so, he's eliminated.
Right.
Nah.
So there's a 1, and my giants, your unicorns are jumping around my giants, and I'm not able to land blows, which stinks. I have this orc against the backside.
You do. You do indeed.
Now this guy here is touching both, so I get to
You can
pick.
choose, yeah.
I'm gonna get one rear attack on this figure and one rear attack on this figure is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So just one rear attack on him. I need a 5.
Right, because you get the +1.
Yeah. And I only need to hit him for 1 damage, so this will also eliminate him. If I roll a 5 or a 6 here. Come on. Fuck. So there's a 2. That didn't work. Let me roll my rear attack on this figure here.
Okay.
So same deal.
Story.
5 or higher. Nope.
No.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 normal orcs.
Okay. And then
They need 6.
sixes.
Now I got 1 damage already, so if I get 2 6s, this one goes.
2 6s would take it down.
There's no 6s.
Wow.
There's no 6s.
Run of bad luck there for Dan C.
That was not. That was not a good turn. That was not a good turn. Is that all my attacks? I damaged your elephant for 1 right there, and
Yeah.
other than that, I didn't get anything. I didn't hit with any of those archers.
Right.
I didn't hit with any of those orcs, and I didn't hit with my giants. That was missing with the giants is bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a bit of a situation. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna try to advance. I
Yeah.
can't with 9. I'm not gonna get there,
Yeah.
but these guys are stuck engaged. There's nothing I can do really. So
Again, hypothetically, if you wanted to about face and run away,
but that would really only be the elephants because they're at the edge of the board. Right?
yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think I want to do that with the elephants. All right. So what I'm gonna do, as I said, move them.
Mhm.
These are gonna fire on them.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be, long range with the extra penalty,
Yep,
but
yep.
still they only have 4 armor.
Okay. Okay.
And and as far as movement goes, I think what I'll do. No, I'm gonna fire with the crossbows again. These guys are kind of stuck back here.
Yep.
Maybe what I'll do with these guys are side face and then move half.
Yeah.
That's what I think I'm gonna do
Yeah.
with these guys. Okay, so that's my declared movement.
Got it. Boy, I really wanted to eliminate at least some of your unicorns that turn.
Okay. So they get 4.5 inches, right?
Agreed.
Okay.
Wow, how'd you turn them so fast? I glanced away and you're already.
I don't know. I guess the front of them is kind of technically.
I'm gonna put the camera on what Dan's doing right now because actually this is just slightly off camera.
Yeah.
On the overhead.
What do you do with like? It doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter in terms of as long as I'm consistent, right? So I'll say. The front of this is okay. Yeah, the front of this is 4.5. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to go so far that I'm. Yeah, that's what we'll go. All right. And then
We are unusually fighting all over the table. Like usually there's like one focal point in the fight, and for some reason this is like spread out all over the
so
table.
this is the way I do wheeling, right? I just
Yep.
go from the furthest
Yeah,
corner.
that's fine.
So I just want to miss my elephants is all I'm trying to do.
I totally see that.
Yeah. Okay. So oops.
Great.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
See, I wanted to eliminate the unicorn so that I could turn around and deal with this and not have to fight on 2 sides.
Okay. And then, okay, I think that's all my movement. So now declaring attacks, firing here, firing here,
Right.
and melee on your ogre. Sorry,
Yep.
hill giant, melee on your orc, and I think I'll just pile on your last unit here, whoever can knock it out first. And that's everything.
You're probably gonna do about 14 points of damage on that one figure of horses.
Yeah.
Be done.
I mean, unless the dice are just really.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Here's hoping.
let's do the maybe the missiles first. I'm assuming. Yeah, so it's like 13.
Yeah.
So that's over half.
It's one of the few times that my range estimate actually worked.
Good job.
Yeah.
So your AC4 AH4
Correct.
becomes an AH5.
Yeah.
So I get 5.
Hey, Yelly, people want to see you. Come here. There's a hashtag here for Yelly. Come here.
All right, so I'm doing 5 dice on E5s. Is that correct?
I agree. God, man.
It's 3 of them are down.
That's
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's above average.
Okay. Now let's do these missiles.
Yeah.
I need 6. Oh, well, let me measure just for,
He's winning.
keep it by the book here. It's also a long range. Not surprised. No surprise there.
Yeah.
So
And you didn't move at all, right?
no, that unit didn't move. Or that, yeah. So 6 is because it's over a unit.
Yeah.
And they're 4s, right?
Correct.
So I've got 5 dice here. I'm hoping for some 6s.
Correct.
And I didn't get it.
That's the first time something went tonight.
Okay, that's okay. That happens. So that just leaves melee.
Yeah.
And now we want. All right, so let's start with this guy attacking orcs with a plus orcs. Yes, with a +2. So he gets 3 hits or 3.
He's only +1 with them.
I know that first one threw me off. I'm sorry.
I agree.
All right, +1. And the +1 is from their hit dice, right? 3 divided by 3 is 1.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So +1. So I need 3s.
Yes. Jeez, man.
So that's 2 down.
1, 2.
Okay. Now the Hill Giant is AC5.
So for viewer benefit, I actually have decided in the next edition of Book of War, I'm just going to say armor.
Oh, right.
So when Dan is saying AC or AH, it's fine.
Yeah.
I totally have said AH in the past, which meant armor hit value. So that's their armor value, which is what you need on a die to hit them.
Okay, so their armor is normally 5.
Yeah.
I get a +1, so their armor is, for the purposes of this attack,
Yeah.
I need a 4.
Yeah.
And I'm doing 3 dice.
Yeah, I agree. On my giants.
I got 1 4.
Okay, so he's got 4 hits.
So he's halfway down.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we move on to your lone medium horde.
Right. Right.
Okay, let's have a field day. Why don't we do let's do the elephants first, just because I feel like they have the best chance of eliminating them.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Yeah, so the elephant spear is +2 to hit, and it's 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So that's
which is crushing punishment.
This is a 3.
These are 3s, yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 hits.
Right.
So he's gone?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
That would have,
All right. Fine.
just remove that.
Okay.
Okay, the medium horse is gone over there. All
All
right.
right. That's it. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. So someone in the chat did ask who's winning, and
It's a little, look, let's not jinx me. I might have a slight edge, but there's a lot left.
it's him. He's winning.
Look at this. Look at that. You guys are about to. It's anyone's game.
I have lost. I mean, how many units have I lost at this point? Like at least 3 full units, and you have not lost any units.
I'm just saying, there's a lot left here. Let's not. I don't want to jinx anything.
I would like to jinx something. If it was possible to jinx something. Liz is watching the elephant pretty closely, I'm seeing. So the elephant, I've damaged them once out of 6. I'll point out that my partner Isabel likes to bring elephants a lot. So I've gotten a lot of practice in anti-elephant technology. I think what for April Fool's Day, I think I came and had a new unit called the War Pigs that specifically did nothing except made the elephants run away, which is a big hit.
Oh,
It was
that's
not a big hit.
funny. That's cute.
So I need to make morale checks here probably aren't really super relevant
It's
because
like,
I got
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 divided by 2 is 8.
Yeah, you're fine. That's
Yeah,
way
right,
from-
exactly, yeah.
mhm.
Okay, so yeah, that giant mob is helping me out, like
Working
your
out.
instinct at one point. I don't need to make any morale checks with the giants, but these archers here,
Get
this is
one.
tricky.
One for the
Yeah,
ratio.
and that's it.
Well, one for hit dice.
And then -1 for chaos.
Oh, so just the one. So
Yep.
you need an 8.
I do. This is bad.
That's kind of hard.
This is super bad.
All right, we'll see.
So these dice need to come up 8 or I lose
I mean,
that
it
unit.
could happen.
Yeah, it's close to 50-50. It's like 42%. Come on. Yes! 10. All right. If the dice starts coming back my way, I might have a chance
That's
here.
what I'm afraid
I
of.
might have a chance.
That's what I'm afraid.
Okay. All right. Any other morale checks? That's it, right?
I think that's it.
Okay, so I've at least survived the turn.
Yeah.
All right. How does the Dan turn this around now? Hey Vincenzo. Hey. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so these medium horse are going to attack your back. So they're going to snake around here, and clearly I'm going to attack those guys in the rear.
Those guys did nothing.
Okay. These archers are going to stand here so they can take double shots at your crossbows.
Okay.
And hopefully eliminate them.
Okay.
I'm going to pull more orcs around
Okay.
the side there and just completely envelop these guys to try to eliminate them.
Yeah.
This is going to be trouble, but I'm going to hopefully start to clear the board out there.
Mm.
And as I initially wanted, I am going to left face here and then move these guys. I'll have 6 inches left
Okay. Yeah.
and come over and try to take control of the center of the board.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm behind, but you know what? I'm one of the better players at this game.
You
So
are.
if anybody can pull this around, I'm going to say that I have a little bit of
You've
faith
got-
that it's possible.
Yes, it's true.
Not everybody could do that. So if I pull this out, I'm going to say not everybody could do what you're about to see. Not everybody could do. Doing a little big bad trash talk there.
Oh, okay. It's like a hold my beer moment.
So I'm bringing 3 guys around over here and trying to maximize my attacks on these unicorns.
Mhm.
You ever read the Once and Future King by T.H. White?
Not really.
Yeah.
They made a Disney movie out of it or something?
They made the
Sword in the
first
Stone.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the first chapter. So, there's like 4 books,
Yeah.
4 chapters in it. And the first one is very light. I think because it was written before World War II, I think is the story. And the other 3 are very dark.
Do you recommend those books?
I love the Once and Future King, and you know what? It's actually the book I've read the most in my life. I read it about every 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I go back and reread it every 10 years, and like I find more stuff in it every time I reread
Have you
it.
read the Thomas Mallory?
I have not.
Okay. I was hoping you had so you could tell me which to read.
Okay. So I mean, the Once and Future King is 20th century,
Yes.
like modern English novel.
Right.
Mallory is
The original.
old
Yeah.
old school, and so I think I tried to read a little bit of it, and it was really rough going because
Yeah.
it's an old English type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so I love the Once and Future King. Anyway, in the dark part, someone goes hunting unicorns, and that is one of the nastiest. That is one of the nastiest scenes I've ever
Sounds
read.
Evil. Very evil.
And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Trying to eliminate those guys. Doing that. Okay, great. So these guys stay here. It's pretty obvious I'm going to be able to snake around in the back. Agreed.
Yes, you have
I could
20
measure it.
18 minutes.
18,
You're
yeah.
fine.
Right. That's what you're looking for. And then these guys are going to left face. I'm not going to turn all of them.
Yeah, just do the front row.
And then I have 6 inches left. Trying to take over the middle of the board.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And I will say, if anybody is entertained by me trash talking, feel free to go see our Big Bad show from 2 years ago, which is mostly just that. Um,
And his big bad, is that 5e or?
it is, yeah, it's fifth
Okay.
edition D&D.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, it's Paul actually refereeing and me playing the bad guys in character. So, which is one of the best things we've ever done, actually.
Fun.
Yeah. So there's my movement, and yeah. So there's melee happening here. There's melee happening there, and I'm shooting these crossbows.
Okay.
So we already know I'm in long range, right?
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause
Because
we
I
have-
was.
right,
So
we
if
have-
I was, you sure as heck are. But we also know you're within range for the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since I didn't move, I get double dice.
Nice.
So here's 8 dice. I need 6.
You need 6s. Yeah.
So if I can just get like 2, I get 2, force you to make a morale check,
Yeah.
lose the unit.
I understand.
That's what I'm hoping for here. I need some 6s. There are 3
Holy
6s.
Damn. Yeah. That's bad. That's bad.
1, 2, 3, 6. If you see that.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna put the camera on this just in case anybody doesn't believe that just happened.
It's
3, 6.
definitely 3 6s there. Son of a gun.
Okay, so here's the point where I get excited and I usually make a rules mistake. So everybody watch carefully. My horses at the back of your crossbows there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 8 dice.
Right. They get 2 attacks, 8 dice, and they need 4s.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I need 4s there.
Okay.
Don't mess this up. There's only 3. I got a lot of 1, 2s, 3s there.
Only 3. There's only
Yeah.
5 friggin' units
Yeah.
here, or 5. Yeah, 5 figures. I should have said.
That was below average, but okay. Now my giants are attacking these guys, and again, if I can just roll a 4, 5, or 6, they're going to go down
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Liz is texting me. I'm not sure what she's talking about. Liz, if you have something to say, put it in the chat.
If it's advice, just see maybe Liz has strategic advice. I missed again with the giants. But that's not the end of it. That's not the end of it because I have these orcs in the rear here. So if I can roll a 5 on this, that's going to eliminate them with that figure right there in the rear.
The 5 to hit. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 5 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, there's a 6. So
Oh,
those
that,
unicorns.
and is that the unicorn that was the 2 damage?
Yes, exactly.
So that's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. You want me to remove it for
Yeah,
you?
take
Okay.
them.
All right, finally.
Oh, she's texting my aunt, and I thought it was about the game. And okay, sorry.
I'm gonna let you put those in the graveyard.
Okay.
And then I have I feel like I have 2. I feel like I have 2 in the back of this unit. You agree with that? These 2?
Yeah, that's 2 there.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice. I need 5s
Yes.
with these. And
Holy
5 and a 6,
All right.
and they're gone.
Say, thinks how quickly things change. I'm just gonna take him out of the way.
All right. We can do this. And then finally, you have morale checks.
Yep.
All my attacks.
All right, so it's just my crossbows, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna say 0
Yes.
because yeah. And so I need 8s.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, 2d6. I need 8s. And I did not make it with that one, and it's the same deal
Yeah.
over there, right?
Yeah.
Neither. Wow, that was devastating. You see?
So to answer your question, Stefan, Dan C was winning pretty handily 2 minutes ago, and now Dan C is pulling at least in equity.
Yeah.
So that was a very good turn for me.
All right.
Very good turn for me. Thank you, Dice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dice.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna close on your orc.
Yeah, in kind of bad disorder at this point.
Uh-huh. And I guess I might as well. I think I have enough movement to actually close partly on your hill giant as well, and it'll be attacked from the rear on him.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
or no, perhaps elephant's gonna close on the rear of your hill giant. These guys are gonna
Yeah.
close on
Yeah,
here,
yeah, smart.
and these guys are going to um turn on these guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
Try to
guys,
charge them, is what you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are going um to side face again in advance.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything, movement wise.
Got it.
So yeah, no problem. No problem on the elephant, I don't think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that right. We're in agreement. Everything running flow.
Definitely.
All right, so boom.
And smart to declare that you wanted the back, because I was about to
Yeah.
debate whether you
Oh.
could get two people in the back, so we'll say yes to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then oh yeah. All I really want to do here is, I mean, I have 9 movement.
Right.
I just want to kind of get them in there, wedge them in there. Is that
I feel like some guys might have to go up the hill, but you have enough movement for it. So you
Okay.
might like push a couple guys up on the hill to make sure
Okay.
you have space,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah. But if I can get them all in there, would I have enough movement to? I mean, from the furthest one, it's
Let's say clearly I'm gonna just start moving guys
Uh-huh.
here. We're gonna see. Okay, so you have clearly this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So this guy, how far would it be over here?
6.
Yeah. So I'll say yes, but then the next guy behind that would have to be coming over the hill.
I see.
Right.
I understand.
So I feel like the next guy, I mean, feel free to measure this,
So
and we'll add 2 to it.
so if I just put that, would that work? Oh, okay. I mean, so it would have been, sorry, it would have been about 5.5, 5 something, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
say like that. Okay.
Yeah. And then you got 2 more inches. Is that
Well,
Take
2
a
more
look at the
inches should
inches.
get. Well, oh, I just got caught up in there.
I gotta say yes. I gotta say
Okay,
yes.
so I
Okay,
go-
I'm glad we measured because that's
Yeah,
just barely.
Just barely.
That is just barely enough to get in there. Good
Alright.
move.
So there we go.
Good move.
And then I guess these guys will just fall in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Hey, Larsudo. Good to see you tonight.
Maybe this one is up on the hill. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Good move by Dan C there.
All right.
Good calls on the movement.
So now these guys have 24, right? The unicorns. So I think I can actually. I think I can actually
Yeah.
just full on engage.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, agreed.
This
Those are the
purple
elephants.
goes with the
Yeah.
elephants. Okay.
I'm glad I color coded that. I think your entire Thanksgiving party is all watching now.
So, all right, the force is with me. Okay, about face and 4.5. Or no, sorry, side face and a 4.
And this injured 2 is, I think, here.
Yes. Yes, that's right. All right.
Right, and this injured 1 was your unicorns before. So I'm seeing hashtag Team Elephant, and yeah, there's about to be. I'm not super happy about what's about to happen between the elephants and my giants.
Okay, so that's all my movement.
Yeah.
And I have no missiles left, so the rest is just melee, and it's all sort of self-evident. I think. All right. So, starting with these guys, I'm gonna get. It looks like 2 rear attacks on your orcs.
Yes, agreed.
Okay. So should I just knock those out first?
Yeah, smart.
All right. 3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got
1 hit.
Okay. So now I'm gonna do. What is that? 4? Oh no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
3. Okay. So then those are full.
Agreed.
4. I have 1 more.
Yes, whole batch.
All right. And I got
2
2
hit.
more.
I'm gonna take them off here. Is what I'm gonna do.
Sure. All right. Now your hill giant is
Here comes this. Here comes this.
This is critical. This may be the critical moment at this
Yeah,
point in the game.
yeah.
Um,
Attacking my band of giants from the rear.
oh, here they are. So they're 5. So I need a 4, but then I get +2 to hit.
Yes, exactly.
So I need a 2.
Yes.
And I get 4 of those dice.
Right. And they do 2 damage each.
Okay. So 4 dice that
Yeah.
need 2,
Yeah.
and they do 2 damage each. Here we go.
And let me just point out, so I already have 4 damage, so if you just hit with 2 of these,
Okay.
with 2 of these, it eliminates them.
So
Oh, God, that was ugly.
so those giants are gone, right?
Damn it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, usually giants are my main anti-elephant force. Like I try to get the elephants in range to
Mhm.
drop stones on the elephants as they come in. That's my main anti-elephant force. And, you clog them up. I had to respond to those damn unicorns,
Right.
and then you managed to charge into them, and tusk
They
through
never
their.
got a swing in at
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You managed getting them from the rear is smart, and so you just trampled my giants to death.
Great.
Well,
We'll get this damage die off just to avoid confusion.
yeah. Good
Okay.
point.
So
Ugh.
now I'm just left with these attacks.
Yes.
So I get a +1 against that. So I need 4s to hit, and I get 6 dice. Does that sound right to you?
I do. That does.
Yes.
Yeah.
6 dice that need 4s. Okay.
So Dan's rolling this off camera right at the moment.
I'm
We'll
sorry,
announce
where's-
it. No, I just go ahead.
Okay.
Let's announce it.
I needed 4s. I got 1, 2, 3.
That's 3 hits. So that means I remove one figure
and you put a damage
plus
die.
a damage die. And I'll use this for.
Okay. And that's me. That's done. That's all I got.
All right, so Lord Pseudo was asking, are there any morale rules? And the answer is yes, and you're about to see that happen right now, because now that Dan's attacks are over, I have to make my morale checks. And it's probably this is where the game always hinges, right here.
Morale's a big deal.
Because you make a morale check and you're either fine or you lose the unit.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I'm going to start with these medium horse here. I got 3 remaining.
Yes.
Divide by 1 is that I lost is 3. Plus 2 for their health.
5.
So to get a total of 9, the dice have to be 4.
Your odds are in your favor.
Okay. So these have to be at least 4 or higher.
Yeah.
And I keep the unit. Okay, gonna re-roll this die now. If this comes up 1, I actually lose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
All right. So this is killing me.
So I lose that figure. Lose that figure, but other than that, the unit stays in the fight. And then the giants are just dead, so I just remove that. These orcs have to make a check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's it.
So that's a +4.
Yeah, so 13 left divided by the 3 that were lost is 4. And then, +1 for health, -1 because they're chaotic. So the dice need to be 5.
Oh, that's actually a real roll for one.
Yeah. At least a 5. I get a 7, and they're still in the fight.
Yeah.
It's funny because at least 1 or 2 prior episodes, you brought like a big batch of things, thinking it would help you with the morale.
It was okay, but it turned on me faster than I
Yeah,
thought.
I think I managed to tag you with lots of hits all at once,
Yeah.
is what it was. Like maybe like massed archery.
Yes.
These guys are taking a couple hits at a time.
Right, exactly.
A couple hits at a time, and they are sticking in kind of like you expected would happen more. So a couple hits is fine, but like a whole bunch sucks.
Oh yeah.
That's all my morale checks, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I did not lose any units on that particular turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my move. So the real trouble is going to be these elephants, which I've only scored 1 hit on out of 6. And those unicorns, which are super tough.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously these guys are going to stand right here and pepper that infantry with massed archer, which I was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to charge your unicorns.
Yeah.
If I'm aiming right there, why not? This is a big mess. We might need to debate this.
Yeah. Like you might have to reform and then
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, you don't have anybody facing. Well, you do. You do have some that are side, so that
Right.
counts as facing.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me just read the rules here because we might this might be one of these points of debate. After combat ends and they're screwed up like this, a unit can move forward and square itself. Of course, this was changed actually. This was one of the things that was changed because this reforming used to be a half move and we changed it to a whole move. Look at the revised rules. Sorry, here comes a little bit of rules lawyerism. Okay, so after combat ends, a unit, this got crossed out. Full movement to reform before I can move again. So this rule, I got to admit, wasn't intended to be like while you're in a fight.
Right, you're still in a fight.
Right.
So I think the only question I have,
Yeah.
and there may be other questions I'm not thinking of, I don't really have any question about what's already in place, how that would work.
Right.
Although, yeah, because you can just turn around and fight these guys.
Exactly.
Right.
That's always permitted. Yeah.
So that's fine. It's what this
Agreed.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
totally agree. I
like
totally agree.
yeah.
So I think that, and this sucks for me. Yeah.
Like, can you just be an amoeba that's just like free flow kind of?
We have I generally feel like no. I generally feel not.
Okay.
So how about we agree that I can turn in place
Oh,
just to
sure.
confront these guys,
Yeah.
and then the rule is if the unit doesn't move, you can pull 3 guys around the side.
Okay.
On each side is what it's supposed to be. Is what it says. So what if we count that as a half move, and I'm allowed to pull 1 figure on each side?
Fine.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viewers, does that seem fair? All right, so that's what I'm going to do right here.
Okay.
Have I declared all my moves? I think I have. I stay, I charge, I do this nonsense. Okay, so turn around so you don't get back attacks anymore at least.
Right.
And I'm pulling 1 guy around on each side. So I will pull from here. So there's 1. And there's 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And other than that, I'm just turning in place.
All right.
That seems fair. This looks reasonable to me.
Certainly. Yeah.
It is a messed up big unit.
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
All right.
I'll roll my attacks. Obviously melee. Oh, I need to move these guys.
Yes, you wanted to close.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my movement is 12. So
you're fine.
pretty clearly I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can do. If I had moved less than half, I could pull another guy around. But I moved more than half, so I get those 3 guys in the fight. And
okay. Mm-hmm. Now, nice thing is that remember these are separate units.
Yep.
So nothing would spill over.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to confirm that guy's in contact there.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. Nothing will spill over.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to shoot here. This is probably long range. If it's more than 7.5.
Probably.
Oh yeah, it's way. Okay. But I do get 8 dice.
What is your range on that? 18, yeah.
It's 15.
Oh, it's 15.
Yeah.
Okay, you were just in range, I think.
Yeah. The orcs don't have great archery technology
Right,
yet.
right.
I'm sure someday. Someday they'll get the longbow technology. Lore, pay attention to the other chatters because we all agree with them. Kelly's saying that Dan C is the best.
Yes.
Thank you.
Correct.
That's so nice of you to say that.
Kelly. Wait a minute.
So here are my 8 dice at long range, and I need 6s.
Yeah, medium foot. Yep.
Yeah, because your armor 5,
Yeah,
so now
yeah.
it's 6 at long range. So I do need 6s.
Yeah.
Now again, if I can get like 3, force a morale check.
Yeah.
Could remove the unit. What I'm hoping for. That's some 6s. The number of 6s that just showed up is 0.
Ah, something good for me.
That was like basically all 3s and 5s for some reason.
Nice.
All right, so your medium infantry plow forward, raise their shields.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
I was watching. You ever watch Todd's workshop on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just released a new video like yesterday, like doing more of this archery versus armor testing,
Yeah.
and great stuff,
Oh,
really great stuff. But yeah, so he has like the armor that they used at Agincourt, and just has his longbow archer Joe just pepper the crap out of it
Yeah.
with arrows, and they even go so far as to test that apparently the literature says that the oncoming knights crouch down so that their eyes weren't vulnerable, and he even tests that, and it's fabulous.
Oh, cool.
The armor works well, I'll say. The armor works pretty darn well.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what's happening over there. Okay, so here's my orcs attacking your unicorns there. Now you do have 2 damage, so if I can just hit him with once,
Yeah, you can take him out. Yeah.
I'm gonna take him out. But I need 6s.
Right.
Here's 3 dice. I need 6s.
Yeah.
There's a 6.
Okay, so this guy's gone. All right.
So all I got left over there is I have 2 horses in contact with your unicorns. The last figure of unicorns.
Undamaged.
Correct. I'm gonna get 4 dice, but I need 6s.
You need 6s.
Got 3 health, so in order to eliminate it, I would need 3 6s to show up. That's probably not gonna happen.
You ever heard of the book The Last of the Unicorns?
I have. Have you read that? I don't think I've read that.
It was on my shelf, and
Yeah?
my parents owned it, and I never read it.
Hmm.
But anyway, The Last of the Unicorns.
Well, there you go.
The Last of the Unicorns.
And then right after that, you go and you read book 3 of the Once and Future King. Come on, see some 6s. There are no 6s there.
Okay. Whew.
That's right, Lord Sudo. We are both Dan C's. With a lot of L's and an N. And we have almost indistinguishable names, so so you're welcome to that. So okay, so I get you one unit of unicorns left. So let me parse out my attacks here. All right. So what would Sun Tzu say in a moment like this? He'd say focus your attack where the opponent is weak. So you are weaker in the medium foot, because if I knock a couple guys off, that forms a morale check. That forces a morale check. Whereas the elephants are going to stick right there until I hit them for 6.
Right.
So I'm going to have as many figures attack the medium infantry as possible, including this guy who had the choice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 figures against your medium foot, and I need 5s.
Right.
So looking for a couple hits here. Force a morale check. Want some 5s. There are. It doesn't even. Barely even average to 5.
Are these orcs drunk? What's going on?
Orcs are always drunk. Orcs never fight not drunk. You should know that. Is the movie The Last Unicorn based on that book? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. There you go, Disparrow. And I have 1 single figure attacking those elephants, which is not a great matchup. We need drunk for this. So here's 1 die, and if I can get a 5, I tag him for 1 more hit. That's not even half of a 5.
Okay. That could have been worse.
It's a game. I'm making a game out of it.
Actually, I came out of that pretty darn good, because these guys are unscathed.
Yeah.
Those guys are unscathed.
Yeah.
I just lost 1 heavily damaged unicorn.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't score any hits on your medium foot that round.
No.
That sucks.
No.
Medium foot are a good unit, honestly. They're a good unit type.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
All right. So, I think the thing that makes probably the most sense is for these guys to try to close here. It's going to be close. They may not. It's going to suck if they don't make it, because then they'll be in close range. Lord mercy.
This is the dilemma, right?
Yeah.
This is the dilemma of closing with archers.
Yeah. I think I just feel like it's gonna be. It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so freaking close.
What do you think? So your movement is 9 inches. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know if the viewers have a guess as to what the
They
distance
probably
is
have even less of an idea than we do because they're seeing it, you know.
over here.
But anyway, they should.
Think that's less than 9 inches or more than 9 inches. And I would point out to the viewers, by the rules of classic wargame rules, we are not allowed to measure when you're making this call.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And the viewers might not know.
Oh yes,
That's what I'm saying.
viewers, you cannot measure. You have to
Right.
make the call. All right. I here's the thing though. I mean, just talking out loud. I actually think it's probably a hair more than 9 inches. I'm not sure what else to do though. I guess I could. Oh, you know what? I could probably just. You know what I'm going to do instead? I changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm going to side.
Do this in the declaration phase.
Yes, in the declaration.
Yeah, totally.
Phase. We're still in declaration. I'm going to side face. And go over here.
All right. And when you get behind those trees, I can't shoot you then.
Right, and you're gonna be out of range anyway, frankly. I think, or at least it will be closer to out of range.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Now, if I Now, if I have a line of sight and I'm in range, I could still get some shots.
It could happen. It could happen. All right. So side face.
And while Dan's doing this, do you have other?
Let me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't actually think I have other. Well, I can wrap around a bit, can't I?
Yes. Yeah.
So like, can I get a rear attack?
You can bring. I mean, you can bring three. You can bring three figures around on this side too.
3 on each side or 3 total?
3 on each side. Now you'd have to. So I mean, you could start building around your own elephants.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to get a little picky here. So you need to keep these guys contiguous, right? So you need to keep a guy in contact with him.
Sorry. So then can we say he's in contact?
Exactly.
If I lean him, sort of.
Yeah.
And then so that's 1, 2, 3.
Right. And then your option, see again, you got to keep the unit contiguous like this. So if you wanted to start building around your own elephant, but you actually don't have any more figures to work with, actually. Yeah.
All right. So that's that movement. And then that's And I would like to about face.
Okay, we're doing it.
Yeah,
we're doing this thing.
I'm gonna about face and well, no, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, the advantage here is everybody's tied up. Well, not everybody, I guess. Well, they're kind of stuck. They may not be tied up, but they're kind of stuck. They're tied up though, because they're a unit. And actually, I pretty evenly, not evenly, but I'm decent. It's not the worst matchup ever. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him there.
Okay.
All right, so that's everything declared, and I just gotta. This is 4.5.
So Dan's moving his medium foot there off camera. And Laura Sudo, what was your question a minute ago when you said why is that? Are you asking like why we are not allowed to measure? Yeah. To my understanding, yeah, that is common to like older war games. The original chainmail game, you couldn't do that. To my understanding, Swords and Spells, you can do it. I think early versions of Warhammer, you could not pre-measure.
Yeah.
And then later versions, as these things go, got more generous. And I believe later versions of the Warhammer game allowed you to pre-measure.
Now, can I kind of go like this?
Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah, totally.
Because I would like to sort of minimize the line of sight here.
Yep.
So the back half is hanging out there.
Move over here. So that was Dan's move there with the medium foot.
Right.
Yeah, and I personally like the flavor of a little bit of Fog of War. So you're a commander and you don't have laser pinpointing capability. So I actually kind of like the Fog of War effect you get from that.
Okay. So that's all my movement. And now, first let's do medium foot versus orcs. So, I don't know how to handle, like, do I have any rear attacks there?
I'm gonna say no, because I mean you're literally at, well, no, wait.
I might have one, but I don't know.
You know what? This guy right here, yes.
Okay,
So
so
that's the only one you're literally in contact with the rear.
okay, so then let me just do that one
Yeah,
separately.
it's one figure's on the rear there.
I need a 3? No, I'm sorry, I need a 4? Or no, no,
You need a 3.
I need a 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
their
So
armor's
this is that one, and I got a 3.
Damn it.
All right. So then that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I agree.
Okay, 7 that need 4s.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 dice.
This was going to start to get painful all of a sudden.
Here. So I have only 3 hits.
Okay.
Not that great.
2, 3.
All right. Now the elephants.
This I'm not happy with.
All right. Elephant spears. All right. So start out with the AC4.
Yeah.
With armor 4.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take 2 off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get 2.
Yeah.
And I get 4 attack.
Yeah. And every one does 2 damage.
Yeah.
So you could do as many, you could wipe out as many as 8 figures here. And that's what happens.
8 figures down.
So you hit with all 4 attacks, and the elephants just go stomping all through my orcs.
The
Do I even
orcs.
have that many? Not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of them.
Okay.
That's it.
So I've wiped them out.
Yep.
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Well, that went well.
4, 5, 6. No, there's one. There's a one left. I miscounted. There's one left. This guy right here.
So he could technically,
Make a morale check and stay in the fight.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, so this one's down, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do I want that guy there? I think I do want that guy there. Do I want that guy there? So now that I realize that there's a guy left, like, do I want the guy left here, or do I want him left in contact with your elephants? I'll leave him
It's
here.
up to you.
That's fine. I mean, he's probably going to lose the morale check anyway, so this is all academic.
Okay.
And you get attacks with those unicorns?
I get, yeah, that's my last.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so with them I get I'm gonna get 3 attacks with a +1. So 4s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, only
one
one hit.
Only one hit.
Now, I already had 1 damage, so that actually does eliminate a figure.
Figure down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's could have been worse.
It.
So here come morale checks. Now, the one I should make is that one. So 2 up divided by 1 down is 2, plus 2 for their health.
Right.
So if the dice come up 5, I'm
5.
still there. This can work. 5.
Should we?
6, barely made it. This,
It's just a 1. No, not even.
yeah, I need the 9.
You need the.
I need, which is the base thing that you need. So
You
I
need
need the
the
9.
Yeah.
It can happen.
It could happen. Sure.
I mean, he is drunk.
He's drunk.
Yeah, those 10 orcs that
He didn't
that
even
represents.
notice everyone else died.
Yeah. His helmet spun around and like, come on, guys, we'll be Roll the 9. No, that's
No,
it. Okay.
that
No,
didn't-
he finally notices. They've noticed and like, oh no,
We gotta
right.
go.
They dive behind they dive underneath the corpses.
The corpses.
Try to find me. All right. Well, so that's the elephants. Right.
Yeah.
That's the elephants doing enormous amounts of damage all at once.
Yeah, that was good.
Poop.
Ah, boy.
Okay. Now, so there's some debate in the chat about the whole, pre-measuring estimating rule,
Yeah.
which I like
I
myself.
like it too.
I'm told that supposedly in the old days when Gary Gygax was wargaming, you can see my hands here. He'd go, I wonder what I should do for my move, right? And he's
Yeah.
using his hands. He's secretly using his hands to measure distance on the side, supposedly. So that's what it was like in the old wargame days.
Yeah.
Supposedly, I don't know if anybody saw. There's supposedly somebody. I think Google came out with an AI that apparently can play diplomacy the other day.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've never played, but
I played once at GaryCon, and as a newbie, It was a miserable experience.
Oh.
It was truly a traumatizing experience that wasn't fun at all. But the guys that made D&D, they were big diplomacy players, to my understanding. They played lots of diplomacy. Like at one point, Gygax had a diplomacy newsletter that he was publishing.
Yeah, and Gary Gygax was one of the main people who created D&D, for those
Yeah.
who don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so my move is. Okay, now clearly I'm going to stand here and shoot these guys because I actually do think I'm in range.
Okay.
I actually do think I'm barely in range, so I'm going to stand here and shoot those guys.
Okay.
So the question is, do I want to focus everybody on those unicorns to make sure I get rid of them? They have no hits on them.
No, no hits.
Or start engaging these guys. I think I'm going to focus my power because you're going to have to take some time to at least turn around here.
Yeah.
You could turn around the elephants and then move 6 inches. I think it's more than 6 inches. It's close.
Mm-hmm.
And then the alternative is to left face, and then I would only have 6 inches, which I just said I don't think I'm within 6 inches. So I am going to push these guys forward into those unicorns. Try to eliminate them. I guess that's it. Okay, I guess that's it.
So, not to get ahead of ourselves, but I assume you're also in range. Do we want to talk about which one of these are out of line of sight? Because you have so many attacks here. You have 8 attacks. I think it might matter.
I only need one figure as a target.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it would affect all of them.
Yes.
Okay, so there's no cap.
Yes. Correct.
I understand.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Which would be a complication.
Yep.
Sometimes that comes up as a good. I'm glad you asked. It
Yeah.
comes up as a question, but as an additional complication, we don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay.
So as long as I have somebody, some figure in target, I can score all my hits.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to push these guys forward like that. That's clearly less than half a move.
Oh yeah.
I'm allowed to bring one figure around in that case.
Okay.
So there's a figure that's going to be on the back
A
end.
rear attack. Yeah.
Yeah. And all these guys are really facing this way.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my movement.
Okay.
I'm going to do the melee attacks there. So I got 2 horses. And I need 6s. There's a 6.
You got 1. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got the 1 orc on the back that I need a 5 on.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I got 3 on the side that I need 6s on.
Okay.
No.
Okay, just 1 hit.
Now, am I within 15 inches?
It might be some units are and some units aren't. No, you're good.
Yeah, they all
You're
are.
fine.
So since I'm motionless, I get my whole 8 dice.
Figures, I should say.
That was close. I didn't know. I thought I was going to be still in range, but
Well, I have to say, and not complaining, but I probably would have moved that diagonal instead of this diagonal if I had realized about the cover, partial cover.
oh really?
But that's okay. That's it's no fine. It's fine.
I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, there's 7 in line of sight. So even if we were doing it differently,
Yeah, you're not going to take out more than 7.
yeah,
If it doesn't matter.
right.
Doesn't matter.
Because I need 6s.
Yeah, you need 6s. Yeah.
I'm even on your shield side. Not that we take this into account, but even I'm on your shield side, so you can be walking around like this actually.
Yeah.
So I do need 6s to hit this. I got 1.
Okay.
I got 1. So that those are all my attacks, and that forces you to make a morale check with those guys.
Okay.
Unless it's automatic, which I think it is.
Well, yeah, it's 9.
There you go. There you go. It's automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy goes away. Cool. All right. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna.
The dice here.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I think the main thing is like I guess I need to take a full
Yeah.
turn to reform.
Yeah.
But I can face any direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm gonna reform, and then the front will be just wherever I want along the line that's currently here.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So, oh, I'm sorry. I should
Any other
declare.
moves?
Yeah. So, the only other moves are these guys are going to come around these woods. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could go through. Yeah, what the hell? They're gonna cut through the woods.
Now remember, it's half movement.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Okay.
But I think, I mean,
But you're immune to archery when you do that.
yeah, I'm gonna cut through the woods.
All right. Okay.
And I'm gonna, attack when it comes. So reform. Oh, these guys are gonna turn around and move towards this.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Once again, this is kind of coming down to much dicier. This is coming down to a much narrower ending than it looked at one point. Do you want to trade those guys up or no?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I'm not dogmatic about it. Whatever's easier.
All right. Well, the only problem is that it's still not. It's still.
We have smaller cardboard.
Oh,
I mean, there's shorter cardboard than that. Trays, I should call them.
This
There you
looks
go.
more promising.
There you
Okay.
And while Dan's doing that, hey, I cast light. Thanks for joining us tonight. You're right about the terrain elements giving us a gauge for what the distances are. That is one of the major hints that we use after a little bit of practice. The woods terrain pieces, they are 10 inches long, so you can kind of use that as a gauge.
Is that like
As usual.
good enough? I mean,
Good enough. Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Now this, I'm gonna use this die to just mark where it's actually. Oh, fuck. Will that work? So now 6 inches for that guy. Okay.
The elephants. I'm pretty sure you're beyond 6 inches.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So the last time the elephants hit my orcs, I really don't want you hitting me in the back.
But you know what though?
Well, that's my side.
Do you know something? I don't want the elephants to be in the way of that unit. That's the only problem. Oh, I think I can hit them. Well, it's all one. It's one massive. Or can I just do that instead?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're like there. Okay.
I was about to get hardcore on you, actually. I was
Okay.
like, now that it's getting
Because I'm already moved.
now that I might
Because
lose.
I already moved. Is that why?
Yeah.
So once you touch the figure, but
anyway, this is fine.
okay.
This is more than
Because the reason I'm asking is in some games it's once you take your hand off the figure.
yeah. It's not that.
Okay,
We're not that picky about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If it had been a big decision change, then I would have vetoed it probably.
Okay. So
And personally, I'm actually kind of half joking the fact that I might actually lose here suddenly. I become more cranky with the rules.
All right. Yeah, that's fair because that's why we have the declaration phase.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
But to be clear, I am still heading for the orcs. It's just a different part of the orcs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not heading for.
I totally agree with that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
cool.
totally agree with that.
Okay, cool. So now these guys are gonna try to go through the woods. So
Fascinating.
they're normally 9.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get 4.5. So
Yeah.
ugh.
I was measuring over here. Please.
I think they're gonna get like this far into the woods. Does that look okay? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming all movement is in the woods here. I don't know.
Yeah, I would I'd charge you 2 outside is what I would do, and then you have actually 3.5 inside is what I do.
So then from this corner it would be 6.5.
So I'm more or less measuring from where the 4 is. Like the 4 to the 2 is open terrain,
Okay.
right? And then you'd have 7 inches, which is 3.5 through the forest.
So I can extend this
Yeah.
then to 6. So like
There you
it
go.
would be the equivalent of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I think I'll fit through these trees.
Move the trees. Move the trees to make it convenient.
I just.
The trees are really abstract.
Okay. There we go.
But you know what? That's nice. You know what? It looks nice. I'm glad you managed to do that. Yeah.
All right.
There's Dan's medium foot moving through the trees.
Right. And so that was a full. I'm just putting these back where they were. That was a full movement to reform, right?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so that's it. I'm done
Yeah.
moving. So then that leaves. I can do a round of attacks with my unicorn, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
I agree.
So I need 4, then I get 3 dice. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, and you know you could pick who you attack. You could attack my horses. You could attack my orcs at your option.
I'm gonna attack the horses.
Yep.
So that's why I'll need 4s, right?
Yes, like that. Yeah. Now 2 hits knock a guy down.
Yeah.
1 hit.
1 hit. Here, I have a die.
I'll use my great.
You want
perfect.
purple?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right, so I didn't lose any figures
No, you didn't. No morale checks.
because the elephants didn't get in contact. That's going to change. That's going to be a very different story next turn. No morale checks. So my movement. So currently that bunch of medium foot is immune to archery because you're in the woods. So there's nothing I can do to hit them right this second. So these orc archers are going to wheel around this way. It's going to take 4 inches to go 90 degrees.
Okay.
I know that. Going to move another 2 inches. So that's a total of 6 inches, which is half. There's really not much else I can do. What is the best thing to do here? So if I bring more guys around to attack your unicorns, that's more guys that are going to have their backs to you. Boy, oh boy. This is turning into a big mess. I actually don't feel great about this. I don't know how I'm going to beat those elephants down without. So normally, in order to beat elephants, you need massed archery.
Yeah, well, you got a little bit. You can get them over there.
Does anybody have any clever ideas? Anybody A, want me to win, and B, have clever ideas to help me out?
Bad ideas.
You know, I just have to. I really need to finish those unicorns off at the very least. So I am gonna pull 3 orcs around to the other side
Okay.
and
Yeah.
maximize my attacks, and
It's
I've just got to get them done with.
It's curtains.
Um,
Bye bye. You served me well tonight. Can't complain.
and that's going to leave me in kind of a bad situation. But
Yeah.
okay, so there's 1, 2. Geez,
I like
I don't have any more space.
I think I like unicorns.
They've done really well for you. I mean, you used them well. You used them really well to just get the jump on right in the first turn. You know, the very first turn I was considering just staying right here
Yeah.
to prevent you from getting at the back and forcing you to come at me and use archery.
Right.
But then I wanted to use my horse archers, and then I needed support, and then all of a sudden that plan was gone.
Yeah.
So lesson learned. So maybe maybe I'll fight better against unicorns next time.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then these guys pivot. That's 4, and I get 2 more inches.
Yep.
And I'm here.
Very good.
So I'm going to try to eliminate those unicorns, and I will take a ranging shot at your elephants.
Okay.
I mean, clearly that's way more. Yeah.
If you think that's in range.
I don't, but I'm
You're
going
gonna
to check. So that's 15 inches. So way off.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Okay. So unicorns. I got 2 horses. That's 4 dice, and I need 6s. They're really tough. The unicorns are super tough.
Yeah, the 6s are nice. Yeah.
Okay, there's 1 more hit.
All right, so I think this is over to 2.
I need one more.
Yeah.
I got one orc on the back
Okay.
that needs a 5.
Okay. Nope.
Missed it by 1. I have 5 on the sides.
Okay.
I have 5 on the side. So 3, 4, 5. I need a 6. I need
Just
one of
equal
these to
six.
come up
It
with
should happen. So well, I mean, well, it roughly should happen.
I agree. Yeah. It's the expectation's a little less than 1.
Yeah.
1, 6. We can do this. We can do this. 1, 6. There's a 6.
Okay. All right. Well played.
I needed to bring those guys around.
Yeah.
All right. No morale checks because that was just 1 unit.
Yeah.
And it's your turn, Dan.
Okay. So
Did we just count? So you have 3 units and I have 3 units right now.
wow. All right. I'm gonna do a rear attack on the orcs from the elephants.
Right.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna bring these guys as close as I possibly can to this part of them.
Yeah. Can you get in contact if you can?
If I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. If I can get in
Yeah.
contact.
That's going to be an interesting measurement. So you need to be within 9 inches.
It looks like a little more than that to me. These guys also going for your orcs.
Got it. And you'll have to get out of the woods.
Yeah, I mean, I would go for your horses maybe, but I just no way I'm gonna get there. So I'm
Agreed.
going for your orcs if I can.
These are going to be very close measurements.
Yeah. All right, well let's do this right.
Yeah.
So that's everything on movement.
Yep.
So I mean, this is no question I'm within.
Of course.
I'm just now. Let me just ask though, if I go like here, does that mean I get infinite rear attack? I mean, like whatever damage I do is rear. Okay,
Agreed.
so I'm going here.
Yep.
Now,
Which is what I was concerned about before.
yeah. All right.
Okay, so is this? So is that 9 inches? I'm gonna say yes. Unfortunately, yeah.
So do I move them on top of your platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, this is a case where this is working in your favor, even though there's only 3 that you're in contact with.
Yeah.
You're going to get 5 attacks, and you could get as many as 5 hits on me.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it matter where I place them for that, or just?
No, I mean I see 5 figures in
Like,
contact,
yeah,
so
they're overlapping or whatever. Yeah.
you're going to get 5 attacks.
Okay. And these
That was
fellas,
just 9 inches.
yeah. And then these guys are normally 9, but these first what? Well, I mean, it would be like this, but the first 3 inches are in the woods.
2. I feel like I want to call that 2.
Yeah. So that's 4
Yeah.
just to get out of the wood.
Yeah.
And then that leaves them with 5.
Yeah.
So 5. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I'm actually. So 5 is not quite there.
There you go. Good.
Okay.
Yep. Agreed.
All right.
Okay. You win some, you lose some.
So I'm like within an inch.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of put it here.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now that's all my movement, and I'm just gonna. Oh, I've already declared it. I've already declared my attacks. So rear attack on orcs.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start with elephant spears. Elephant spears.
This is gonna suck.
All right. So the starting armor is 4.
Yep.
That brought down to 2.
Yep.
And I get to roll.
Oh no.
4 dice.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
Here they are.
So.
And they take out 2 each hit.
Yeah. So do the math on what you need to hit.
Isn't it 2s? Oh, because I get a +1.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. You're my friend. Holy cow.
All right, so orcs, these are light orcs. They have the lightest armor in the game. They're nimble, they're fast. They don't even have chainmail, and you have giant war elephants bearing down on them on the backside, and you get automatic hits with all that stuff. So this is the worst possible.
8?
That's 8. Just 8 figures I got to take off automatically.
Okay.
Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mhm.
8.
All right. So now I get 5.
Yeah. No, we should have to roll for this.
Yeah. So 3s I need, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 dice here.
Yeah. Wait, give me 1 second. Roll it. Yeah, roll it right there.
And I'm looking for 3s.
Yeah. There's 2.
Okay, so
There's
there's
2. A
2.
bunch of 1s.
So whichever 2 you figures you would like.
So 1, 2.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Oh, and that's all I can do. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So as we were saying, if a big batch loses a couple at a time, you can survive that. But what you don't want is massive damage all at once, as would just happen.
Yeah.
So my morale check here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by, I think you
Looks
said
like
like
10.
11, right?
Yeah.
10.
I think I see 10.
Well, that's bad math. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Geez, that's the worst. So 9 divided by 10 rounds to 0.
Yeah.
If I had one more figure, I would have had an extra pip. So I get 0 on this morale check. Their health and their alignment cancel out. I need the 9.
9, yeah.
I need the 9. I would like to make this.
I know.
I'm going to say to the universe, I would like to make this.
Oh, Lord mercy.
Because then at least I could turn around and get some licks in on
Well,
it.
tell us before you roll. What are the odds? What's the probability of a 9 or higher on 2d6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 36. It's about 1 in 3. It's specifically 10 out of 36.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. 9, 5. Nope, that's it. Okay, so the orcs are all gone. So you've smashed them into the backside,
Love it.
and they break, and the rest of them run off the field.
I'm liking the medium foot plus elephant combo. I feel like it's a winning combo.
Those are good units.
Yeah.
You've picked good units tonight.
Yeah.
I'm having real trouble hitting the medium foot.
Yeah.
I don't have enough space to store all these orcs that just.
Oh, do you want this box?
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Over the graveyard. Okay. Not what I wanted there. Well, okay, arguably I should possibly concede because there's no way I'm going to, specifically those elephants, there's no way I'm going to tag those elephants with enough hits, but I'm going to try.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mass shoot at these medium foot again and try to get a couple hits and break their morale.
Now, is that considered a rear attack?
It makes no difference for ranged.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the only thing we do for melee.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me try to get this tile out of here.
Oh, sorry.
That's on me.
All right.
So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. The horses, let me think about this. A little tricky here. Your elephant's going to move 12.
Yeah.
My horses are going to wheel around. They're going to do 180 and go running past the woods.
Okay.
And then pivot right and come around the woods.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do. That's my movement.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this tray. So with the pivoting, right, which is more efficient than about facing here. So this costs 2.
Okay.
Now I'm up to 4.
Yeah.
I got 14 left. If I didn't have this space through that arc, right, I might not have been able to do that.
Yeah.
So now I'm up to 14.
Mhm.
That's 15. This is 17. And I have 1 more inch.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Okay.
That's my move.
All right.
Now I'm shooting. Surely this is in long range. Because it's more than 7.5. Yeah.
Okay.
About 10 inches.
Mhm.
So I get eight dice again.
Yeah.
This has been happening over and over again with no significant hits. So I get 8 dice and I need 6s.
Okay.
No. Come on, give me some. There's no 6s.
Oh my God.
There's no 6s again.
All right. And that's it.
Yeah, the medium foot are a good unit type. I mean, obviously, I'm not getting good rolls here. I should have gotten 1 hit.
You should have like probability. Yeah.
But you know, when the game is designed, you know, the first 3 units that I balance
Mhm.
are the heavy horse, the medium foot, and the pikes.
Because why? Because
Well, they're core to, you know, medieval
Yeah.
fighting, so I wanted those dialed in first,
Yeah.
and then everything else gets balanced around them.
around that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I want these guys to come around and chase these guys.
Yeah,
I want these guys to swing around and head this way.
got it.
And um I guess the elephant will, because I can't catch you. So I guess the elephant will come this way as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
So the only reason I'm even trying to chase you at all is just in
Right.
case you don't keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying to make this a difficult.
Making it as difficult as
I
I
know.
possibly can. Okay, so I have 9 inches here. So I mean, would I do there? Like, what do I do?
Okay, so what I would do is kind of like I did over there. So this costs 2,
Okay.
right? And then you can start measuring.
Okay, measure from
Yeah.
there. Okay, so then I have 7 left.
Actually,
So we'll like, just so I have enough room to actually get by it, I'll stay like here.
perfect.
All right.
Nice.
And then- Okay.
Nice
All right, cool.
tight column.
Yeah. All right. And now these guys,
And if you want, you could just pivot. Yeah, you do what you're doing.
is that gonna be okay? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, so
Either way we do it is going to be the same.
yeah.
Perfect.
And then these guys, so this I could do more like a pivot first,
Right.
and then
Pay 1 for the first pivot.
okay, so we'll say 1.
Yeah, perfect.
And then I get 11, but that's gonna run to the back. So I'll just follow. Or you know what?
This is fine.
Yeah, so I just come to the side of them, sort of. Right, I get 11, so
Yeah.
we'll just do that.
Great.
And that's my move.
Great. So I'm doing this to force you to walk into my archers. Is
Got
what
it.
I'm
That
doing.
makes sense, sure.
So I'm gonna shoot at these foot just in case that's short range over here.
Okay.
That might be 7.5.
Mhm.
So if it is, and my horses over there will turn around. They're gonna charge your foot.
Okay.
Now that I've got them pointed in different directions.
Okay.
So like a right face would be 9,
Mhm.
and then I need to be within 9. That's pretty clear, right?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you point in different directions, and then the question is the ranged here 7.5? Yeah. I feel like okay. So with 1 figure, so I do split them up.
Okay.
So I feel like I have 1 figure in short range, and the
Okay.
rest are in long range.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah. Okay. So here's 1 figure that I need to 5 with.
Yeah.
But I didn't move, so I get 2 dice.
Nice.
So I need 5s with dice. There's a 5.
Okay, so that's
And then here comes 6 dice, and I need 6s on. There's 2 6s.
all right.
Finally. So that's going to force a morale check. That
Yes.
might possibly work.
Okay.
And then over with my horses in the open, I'm going to get 4 dice, and I need 5s.
Yeah.
Come on, give me some 5s. There's 1 5.
So two morale checks.
Yeah.
All right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 2
Yeah.
because there's a 3 down,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then 2, and then one from a hit dice.
Mhm.
So that's plus 3.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I need 7.
You need 6.
6.
Yeah,
Duh,
yeah.
Duh. Not good at subtraction.
Come on. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. No. Nope.
No problem. This one might be automatic. It's 8 already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
so that's fine. All right, so let me get these off
Good.
the board.
So I'm doing my best here.
Yeah,
If you'd lost a morale check there, this would be a different game right now.
right. All right, so I'm gonna try to close all these on you.
Yeah.
And then just attack there.
Great.
Okay. So let's.
Do you want to bring guys around the side over there? Because you can bring 3 if you want.
Yeah, might as well then. Thanks for reminding
Yeah.
me. So can I bring them all on this side, or does it matter?
Well, it says 3 on a side, so you know what? If you can fit them in,
3 on both sides?
yeah, it says 3. Yeah, the rule is 3 on both sides.
So it's 6 total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. So first, let me just see.
Are you within 9?
Yeah, 9. So here to here is not quite 9. I mean, if I just go straight out, it's like, but if I go, it would be from this corner, right?
Yep, yep,
And
yep.
it's not quite. It's not quite 9. I mean, it's not. Sorry, it's just over, and I'm not quite gonna make it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Really? I mean, I actually feel it. I feel it's 9 right on that tile there.
All right.
My heart's breaking on this, but to me, that looks like you're in range.
All right. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So these guys are coming right here.
Well.
And this is probably going to be fine with 12, right?
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he'll just come here. Okay.
Hmm. I needed those foot to lose their morale check is what I needed.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And
Now make sure you keep them contiguous, right?
oh yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, so this would be here, and then I don't know if I can do a contiguous. Well, oh yeah. So if I put this one here,
Okay.
does that work?
I'm gonna say yes.
I mean, I don't know if it's not technically a round, then I can put one back. That's fine. Does that seem better?
I think it should be. I think you should get them all.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
right.
very unhappy about this, but that seems.
All right. So, yeah, this elephant has 1 damage. Okay. Let's do the elephant first. I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah. Elephant spears. So, 4 dice.
Yeah.
Plus 2, and these are 4.
Mhm.
Okay. Armor 4, so that's down to armor 2.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're all hits and they're all dead.
Okay. So over here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Mhm.
dice, needing 5.
Right.
Right. So 50 away. Just make sure that's 8 dice. Okay. Oof. Oh, bad roll. Oh well, I got 2 6s, but otherwise pretty crap.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
one
Just knock off one figure there.
figure. Okay.
And I would have to make a morale check at I guess a bonus of 3, so I need 6 on this, which I made it. You know what? I'm gonna finish this off. So I'll attack you. I need 5s, no hits.
Well, wait, that. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I added them. Like it's a 5. Okay, so that back in my court.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I can probably. The odds are with me if I just close. Can I close it
Yes,
on
you
you?
can. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So, yeah. And then.
Yep.
We'll just say like this. Okay. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 8.
Yeah.
That's what I have here, and I need 5s again, right? And it's damaged.
It is.
Yeah. So I just need 8.
There you go.
Okay. I
All
can't
right.
believe it. Did I win a game?
You won a game. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan.
On
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks for all those rooting for Dan's team. They made this happen.
I might have misinterpreted who they were rooting for. It's just occurring to me right now. They might not have been rooting for me, Dan.
Apparently not.
Huh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well done. So great force composition. So thank you for testing the unicorns.
We like the unicorns.
Yeah. I mean, not only do you get the jump on again, so I mean the horse archers are a strong unit.
Yeah.
And so usually because of their mobility and the fact that you get the jump on them before I could do any damage with them
And took them out.
and wipe them out
Yeah.
was pretty critical.
Nice.
And then even past that, they're tough.
Mm-hmm.
The unicorns are just tough and they stick in the fight a long
They
time.
really hung in there. I
Yeah.
was like really pleased.
And if that wasn't bad enough, your medium foot was like just shrugging off.
I feel like I want to play this army every time, but I got to keep you guessing. So I'll have to.
Yeah, do that. Do that. And then the elephants are super powerful, and I only managed to score 1 hit out of 6.
Yeah.
The fact that you tied up again. Usually the giants, like I said, are my primary giants plus archery, and I was always focused on something else. I couldn't free them up to target the elephants.
Right.
And then that was the hammer on the anvil that smashed my final.
Elephants are bad.
Yeah.
They're badass.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Like Isabel was saying right before we started, I mean, she loves bringing elephants, and I've been hurt a lot of time by them. Yeah, nice, good.
Fun.
I mean, good play, good army selection. We felt this was going to come at some point, and that was a definitive win. That was a
I guess
definitive
so.
win.
Yeah, because I still have 3
Yeah.
units left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have needed at least 2 or 3 units to fend off what you had left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun.
Nice job. Good job. Okay, so everybody watching, you just happened to tune in the first time that Dan C beat the creator of the game, which is me. So
Dan C.
so yeah. All right.
Dan C beat Dan C.
And see, this is why I said at the top of the hour. The top of the episode, I was doing everything I could to make your life miserable tonight.
Yeah. It was my night.
So thank you for Thanksgiving, and thank you for playing and watching, everybody. So if you have comments about how the units work tonight, feel free to leave a comment on YouTube. If you like the Unicorn Warriors, the first time we've ever used them, if you think anything's overpowered here. Like maybe the Unicorn Warriors are overpowered, maybe?
Just perfectly powered, I thought.
But they're expensive. I mean, they were
Yeah,
they were 2/5 of your whole army in price.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think, that's what it's like. So just like in Gygax's Swords and Spells, the Unicorn Warriors are super important.
Yeah.
Well done. So leave a comment if you have any ideas about that. Are we going to be back in 2 weeks, you think?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so as usual, 2 Thursdays from now, we'll be back for more gaming in December. Paul and I will be back with the D&D talk show Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Cool.
And I'll be back late Monday night for more Pool of Radiance play from the classic AD&D video game. And then look for in 2 Thursdays for more Dan versus Dan activity here in Book of War.
See you then.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.